Morning guys, how are y'all today? What we're going to be working on today is boat paddles. I told you I had a project that I was wanting to do outside before I got everything hung out there, and I've been working on one paddle and we're going to do the other one together. So this is what it looks like. Ooh, if I don't knock everything over. I'm going to be putting some hooks on this, and I'm going to have one going this way, and see if I can get the other one up here, and the other one going this way is what, and I'm going to hang it on the wall. And let me get, I'll show you. I have bought, I don't know what these things are called, but these are what goes on a boat, and they wrap the rope around them. But I'm going to be putting them on this turquoise, the big parts. I'm going to hang one there and then one down here. And it's going to be to put your beach towels on, you know, when you're out swimming. So this is, oh my goodness. Here, let's turn it this way. This is what I've done so far. And on this other paddle, I think I'm going to flip-flop the colors where it's pink with the turquoise in the middle. And then I just kind of did some white, and I got some of my jute rope and wrapped it on both ends. And I think I'm still going to add some more. I think I'm going to paint the bottom of this one probably pink. But this will show you, I mean, kind of where I'm going with it. So today we're going to do this other one and get it taped off and get it started. But these paddles, the wooden ones, are not the easiest thing to find because apparently they have went to plastic now. So if you're interested, I found these at Walmart, and they were like $10.92 or something like that a piece. So they're not expensive to do. And doing this has been a lot of fun. I mean, you can do any kind of design on it that you want to. I just thought with these hooks going on here, I didn't want it too busy. So I thought that would look nice. And then it's going with the colors that I'm going for outside with the flamingos and the turquoise color. So you can get really creative. There's a lot of ideas that are on Pinterest of different designs that you can copy. But I've got another one that I've started, and it was one that was actually my dad's whenever we were kids. And he's got a boat that he's had since 70 something, I don't know. But we took, let me get this paddle for you. We took this paddle, and this is it. I've painted the bottom of it white. If you see the back side of it. But this is an old paddle, and it had broke right down the middle. So my husband glued it together and put some clamps on it. And I'm gonna hang this. I've got those columns that are outside on the back porch. So I thought I would do a design and hang this on one of those columns, and it'll be hanging down. And I'm thinking about stenciling a flamingo on the front of this. But this is an actual paddle that he used whenever I was a kid. And I remember using this paddle, you know, whenever the boat would quit running out in the middle of the lake. So it's kind of a memory thing for me. He's got another one. I left it at the shop, and it looks a whole lot like these, but it's pretty old too. It's cracked right down the middle as well, I guess just from aging. But that's what I'm planning on doing with this one, is doing a stencil on it. But I don't have all the colors of paint that I need. I've got pink, but I was wanting to kind of put a palm tree behind that flamingo, and I don't have any green, so I can't do that today. But I don't think I would have time to get to it anyway. So I'm gonna set the camera up, and we are gonna start laying out our design for this one. Okay, first I'm gonna use, it's the painter's tape, And I've got them side by side here so I can kind of get my lines to go the same direction as the other ones, or the same spacing. And it don't have to be just perfect because they're not sitting side by side with each other. Just want it to kind of be close. Need to find my sandpaper to kind of get the gloss off of this so it'll stick better, so hold on. Okay, I did the sanding on it. I just kind of scuffed it up. I didn't like just really bear down and just sand on it. I was kind of getting that gloss off of it so it'd stick better. But these are the two colors I'm using. I got these at Joann's. This blue is called Surf Blue. It's an acrylic paint. It's a water base. And then this pink, it says it's magenta. So if you're interested in the colors, that's what they are. These were like $2.99 for these big bottles, and you don't need near this much, but of course me, I'm an overachiever. I buy more than I need. So this one, I'm gonna do turquoise on these outer pieces, and then, I'm gonna do pink because I did turquoise on the other one. So I'm gonna do pink on the outer ones and then turquoise on the middle one. And then this paintbrush, I just got these at Hobby Lobby, I don't know, several years ago. It comes in a package and it's got all the paintbrushes, and it's like $5 for the whole thing. So they work great for these kind of projects. There's no need in spending a ton of money on paintbrushes. Not for these kind of projects. So I'm going to do pink on the outer ones. I'll come back and do the white once I've got these colors done and they're all dry. And I'm not going to go all the way around. I'm just going to do it just a little bit like that, because it's going to hang on the wall and nobody will see it anyway. So just kind of go around the edge like that. What I did with the other one, I put a couple of coats on and it seemed to cover it. This pink does a lot better than that turquoise color does in coverage. You can get as fancy with this as you want to. Like I said, I'm probably going to go back and add some things to that. I'm going to get me a smaller tape and kind of paint on some pinstripe on it. But this is a fun little craft. I really enjoyed doing that one last night. I mean, it's not hard. It's just playing with the tape and laying it out however you want it. Like I said, I went on Pinterest and they have all kind of designs you can copy from them. This one's kind of, I looked at all of them and then just kind of came up with something my own that fit me for what I was doing. You know, but you could hang these in your house if you're doing the coastal theme. hang it on the wall or something. Once I get ready to hang it outside, I'm gonna have to clear it with something that'll seal it so it doesn't age. And I'll just get a can of clear coat and just spray it real good. And I'll probably gloss it out. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit and kind of dry, and then I'll come back and put another coat of the pink on, and then we'll switch to the turquoise and do the turquoise one. Okay, now we're gonna do the turquoise. This is all still pretty wet, so I'm kind of pushing it, so I'm gonna have to be careful. We're gonna let it dry for a little while. I'm gonna pull the tape off of the ends, just so it don't sit up there so long. When you pull tape, you make sure you pull it back against itself. That way it'll give you a nice crisp line. That looks pretty good. I'll go to this end. Then whenever we finish the turquoise, well, then we'll pull those off in the middle. But you see how good that looks whenever you put the tape down and you pull it off, it gives you a nice crisp straight line. Makes it look professional looking. Okay, I just put my second coat of the turquoise on. So now I'm gonna take this paint off, this tape, not paint. Take this tape off before it starts sticking. Okay, I don't have a lot on, you can't see very well. I've got all the tape off of it now, so the turquoise needs to dry before I'll be able to put any of the white on it. Go ahead and I can paint my tip like I have over here on this other one. I can paint it white. What I'm using for the white, I bought this at Hobby Lobby and it was $8.99, but I've had it using it on other projects, so I didn't buy it just for this. But this is the chalky finish and it's Everlasting is the color. But that's what I'm using just because that's what I already had. Rinse my paintbrush and then I'll paint the tip of that. So, I'll let that dry now. I think I'm gonna set it outside where it can get dry a little faster because the turquoise is still really, really wet. So. I'm going to tape off where I'm going to put the white at down here. The white. Now, I'm going to wait on the handle to get dry so I can put another coat on it. Then I'll need to put the rope around. I don't know if it's going to be dry enough to do that today. I'll probably be able to this afternoon. But I just used that E6000 and put it on there. I just wrapped it around as high as I wanted it. I didn't have any certain measurement, but I just did it as far as I thought I needed to. And then I cut it and let it dry overnight. But that was real easy. That E6000 doesn't like to hold like the hot glue. As soon as you put the hot glue on it, that rope stays in place. But that E6000, it didn't want to. It kept wanting to come up until it dried. So I kind of wrapped it over itself to get it started, and then I just kept wrapping. Okay, so we are as far as we can go today, but I'm going to put the rope on. The other one, it's outside drying, but I'm going to put the rope like this one has on it. And Then I'll show you Friday what the finished product looks like. Hopefully I can get my hooks on these. I don't know if I'll have them mounted by Friday because my husband's gonna have to help me with that. So it depends on how busy he is. So I hope that y'all like this project. I really think you'll like the finished hook. If you have a swimming pool outside and you're trying to find a place to put some towels whenever people are swimming, I really thought this would be a cute idea. So I hope you like it. But that's all I have for today. I hope y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Not too busy. I know as for us, we are still blowing and going. I haven't even got to touch the wagon at the shop because it's just been so busy. So I don't know when I'm going to get to do it again because this weekend's Father's Day. But whenever I get some more done, I will show you what it looks like. I'm hoping that today maybe I can get to it, but it's not looking very good. I know we have several more cars that's supposed to come in today. So I need to hurry up and get myself to work. But y'all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see y'all Friday. Bye-bye.